day. Hope you are doing fabulous. We're going to do something real cute tonight. I'm excited about this. This is a new surface we just added to Etsy. 3 different sizes, and of course if you want a different size you can always let us know. And then we're going to use these cutouts that are part of our cutout sale. It's One Nation Under God, and you get these little stars with them. So when you guys join us, say hey, hit the heart button, comment Nation, N-A-T-I-O-N. I'm super excited because we have a launch tomorrow. Tiffany Thiessen's summer collection is coming tomorrow. We also announced something really exciting this morning that we're doing to learn how to get, oh, who's here? To learn how to get this, these craft room cutouts for free. Comment Nation. We're excited about this. I think this is going to be cool. We're going to be doing this through the end of the month. So to find out how to get these for free, just comment Nation, like I said. But I also just posted the lookbook to Tiffany's collection in the VIP group. All you have to do is post a screenshot of your favorite item. You'll be entered in for a happy mail for that as well. And I told you guys we pulled Sunday Fun Day winners yesterday. I'm going to set my timer now. Make sure you guys are commenting, and every 10 minutes we'll pull a winner. But the people I pulled yesterday, there was 3 of you. I think it was Nico, Lisa, and Marsha Weber. You're each going to get the middle-sized floral kind of round with something extra. Can't show you what that is, but you're each going to get one of those sent out to you. So that's exciting. So make sure you guys are commenting because we'll do more winners on this coming Sunday or soon after. And you'll get something different. Oh, it's always going to be different. Hi guys, I'm so excited. So yeah, we announced a couple things. Today is also the last day for the additional 15% off on orders over $50 with the code MOM15. Lots of things happening. So let me just pin this and share it into the broadcast channel. I'm Brittany, that's Mark.
Hi guys.
We're with Tilton Designs. If you see that red live above our heads, we are live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay, so just comment #replay. Like I mentioned, if you want to learn more about becoming a part of our crafting community, comment Nation. And like I said, we're giving away some free cutouts. It's pretty awesome. So we're going to get started. I'm going to use the largest one today. You guys can still claim items from the cutout sale through Friday, so you have 2 more days left. But this is one of them that's in there, and then this is on Etsy. So if you wanted to add anything from Etsy, you get 10% off. We're going to use a new transfer that I love. This one's called Floral American Flag. I've been dying to use it. We're going to use it on here. We're going to paint this white, and then we're going to do it obviously in cherry and then like a navy color. We're going to do these in the walnut gel stain. Mark's going to go ahead and stain these for me, all the words. And then I'm going to do the stars in gold. And then I think I'm going to do the outer part in ocean mist. I think it's going to be really, really pretty. So this is, again, it's what, like just under 16 inches?
The full size is 16 inches.
16 inches.
Yep, and then the frame takes a little off just to...
So anyway, hi guys, how are you? I am live. We're here. He also did put a little mark on here, you guys. It takes me a minute to find out where it is. Right here. So you know exactly where it goes.
These should be really close, but you know how it's hard to make them perfect.
To order for the Patriotic sale, do we comment in the video or message you? Either way works. Commenting helps it to reach more people, Darcy, so that's great. Yeah, got my Let's Go Buffalo. We just got done. Sophie had her last meet tonight. She actually got a PR, personal record in shot put tonight, so she was super happy. She was bummed because she didn't get it in discus. But I said, so you can't have it in everything. Right. Anyway, we're going to make this kind of vintage and rustic like we always do, so I'm not going to do a perfect paint job on this. We're going to do kind of what we call like a sporadic kind of paint job to show some of this through here. I know, I think this is going to be really cute, you guys. I've been dying to do this. So, I'm still going to do 2 more projects too. We're going to be live Thursday and Friday with 2 more of my favorites from the cutout sale. I'm dying to do that patriotic floral hat, but that's going to be one that takes a little bit. So Mark's going to have to help me. And
I got a thing.
Mark's got a thing. Thank you. How are you guys? Oh my goodness. Hope you guys all had a great day. Got my timer set, so make sure you guys are commenting. Like I said, we're giving away that craft room sign. I'm excited about that. That's something I decided today. So if you guys want to find out how to get that for free, let me know. Did I make my shirt? I did not. This one I got from somewhere, but I don't remember where. I'm really, really bad about remembering. I actually just ordered a couple shirts off my friend Laura. She wanted some cutouts, so we're doing like a tradesy. And I got some like patriotic bow shirts coming my way. They're so cute. I'm dying to get them. Super cute. Thanks for sprinkling. How is everybody? You guys had a great day. It was rainy here today in Western New York. Not very warm. Sophie actually had a field trip today to Letchworth Park. It's a park that's near us. It's kind of famous, I think, so maybe you've heard of it, but it's super close to us. So they went there today. I said, what did you do? She said, we saw dead animals. I was like, oh, that's nice. Oh, goodness. So anyway, like I said, we just listed this surface on Etsy. We have 3 different sizes. This is the largest. I know, I think it's going to be cute. And it's got a frame, so there's going to be a frame to pop over top of it. It's kind of similar to like our craft box this month, which I don't know what I did with it. It's somewhere. But the oval, like the shape of it around, you know what I mean? I saw it somewhere. Sunny and 85 today.
Oh, you put it in that thing over there.
Oh, there it is. There she is. Mark had tacos ready for us when we got home, so that was nice. I didn't have to cook.
It's just like Taco Bell.
Just like Taco Bell. Can't remember what I have coming. I'm trying. Yeah, you're shipped. I was trying to remember if you're shipped. We're like really caught up. All the people who claimed like the initial night, all those have been shipped. We're on like people who claimed, afterwards. So
we appreciate patience. You guys don't know what happened. So
can't wait to start my veteran boot project. Nice. All right, I'm just gonna spray it with a little water and just spread my paste out just a little bit better because it's a little bit thick in certain spots. All right, there she is. So we're done with the whites. I'm gonna go ahead and paint my frame in Ocean Mist. You guys know I'm kind of loving the Ocean Mist thing this patriotic season. Those 3 surfaces would be cute stacked together. They would. Yeah. So Mark's using the walnut gel stain. Look how cute. We're gonna, of course, sand everything a little bit, but that is what we're doing on all the letters. So it'll say One Nation Under God. We got a little bit of, floral, faith, and freedom happening tonight, right?
Good.
It was gray and yucky this morning, but by the time I left for work, oh nice. It never works when I try to spray a little water. Really? I wonder why.
Spray a little more.
Yeah, spray a little more. Maybe your paste isn't thick enough. You know what I mean? I only spray if it's really thick. I know. Ocean Mist with a cherry, yes. I'm dying to use this transfer, you guys. I'm so excited about this one. My Ocean Mist is pretty thick, so I'm actually going to add a little bit of distilled water right into my jar. The word today is nation, N-A-T-I-O-N. And then we're just going to mix this up. Our paste is water soluble, and it's an all natural product, so you want to add distilled water in if you ever have to add water. I don't generally have to add water to our formula, but every once in a while.
Well, the thing is, you use so many different colors.
I know. I have a lot
of open jars.
I know. I love the walnut gel stain. I'm obsessed with that. All right. Now I'm going to grab a smaller sponge brush here. I decided we're going to go live a little bit early. Normally if I'm going at night, I go at 8. But tonight's my kiddo's last night home for the week. So I was like, well, we'll go live a little early. That way we can hang out with them when we're done with our video. Look how pretty this color is. And Ocean Mist actually covers really, really well, so you don't have to do multiple coats. So I kind of dig that. I dig one coat, man.
Who says that?
You know what Parker said to me tonight? So my sweet son never takes his mom's advice. Okay? Ever. Like, I give him advice, and I think it's pretty sound, solid advice. And usually, if he goes against me and he goes with like what his friends say, it usually ends up affecting him adversely. Hi, Marcy. You're new. Welcome.
We like new people.
We love new people. Make sure you like and follow our page. What does the word is nation? So if you comment the word nation, which you just did, you got a message. So we sent it to you already. It's sent automatically, and it has all the supplies in it. It's got information in there about becoming a part of our crafting community, whether that's joining our Perks program to get 30% off all of our chalk products.
Be a part.
Yes.
Where you can have a message like this.
Join the club, and like I said, we're doing something really exciting for those certain people. Can't really say it, but this is Ocean Mist.
And the more you comment, you
get into the drawing.
That's something new. That's pretty fun. I think you guys will like what we're giving.
Is there anybody on that one? Marsha Weber, are you here? Lisa Snyder or Nico? I told you guys I told you one of the things you're gonna get for winning yesterday. It's really cute. So anyway, I was telling you about Parker. Parker's my oldest. He's 14 going on 15, but he never listens to my advice, right? So where am I going with this?
Because he knows best.
I was going somewhere with, I know where I was going with this. Because I said dig it. That's how it happened. So he never takes my advice, and it just, I don't know. I said to him tonight, I said, I really want you to take my advice on this one. He goes, well, your advice is from the 80s, Mom. And I said, Parker, I was alive for 1 year in the 80s. I was born in 89. First of all, it doesn't matter
And usually you're right.
Exactly. But I was like, really? My advice is from the 80s. Oh my gosh. You've been out of circulation. Well, that's okay, Susan. How are you?
Maybe it means like the 2000s.
2000s. I'm like, dude.
You were born in 89. So.
I was born in 89. I was raised in like the 90s. Come on. No, I did not make this shirt. Isn't it cute? This one, I can't even remember where I got it. It's one of those that popped up on Facebook, and I was like, ooh. And I put it in my cart. Those are the type of purchases that make Mark mad. Yeah, my advice is from the 80s. Okay, whatever, dude. Just once, I wish you would take my advice.
You
Just
really
once.
should, because his judgment is...
Oh, he does not have the most sound judgment as a 14-year-old boy. That's the year you graduated. Does Parker listen to Mark's advice? No.
No.
Parker doesn't really listen to anyone but his friends.
Which is bad.
Which is bad. So I told you guys I took him to the doctor yesterday. I had a bunch of blood work done. I got it back today, a little bit more back today. His vitamin D level is low, so that could have explained all of his fatigue. Timer's going off. Miss Jennifer Herman, you're going in the Sunday Fun Day baskets. I forgot to get out the sticky notes. So his vitamin D level is a little bit low, and then the doctor kept talking about mono, and he's like, I wonder if he's had mono, or if he has mono, or something like that. So all of his, like, I can't remember what the test is called. I have it on my phone. You're in the basket, Jen. Anyway, all of those levels were super high, like super high. So either he's had mono in the past, or he has it, or something. I don't know. But we're still waiting back on the chest x-ray and some other labs. But you graduated in 89? Awesome. Look how pretty this is going to be after you guys. Mark got us all stained up. I'll have him go ahead and dry our white part next, and then we can chalk on it. All my kids were like that when they were young. Now that they were older, they say they should have listened to me. See? I know. I wish he would listen to me. Oh. He's having like his first like big fight with a friend, and he's like testing what to say. And I'm like, can I just help you a little bit? Because some of the things you're saying I don't think are a good idea. I know, I hope everything's okay with him too. I've been a little stressed about that. So bear with me while I get this painted. Again, we're doing Ocean Mist around our floral frame here. I know, isn't the font pretty? It's one of my favorites. So cute. If you guys are just joining us, say hello. We got a lot of exciting things happening. Like I said, today is the last day to take an additional 15% off chalk site orders with the code MOM15. This has to be an order over $50. I know, I don't see you anymore either. It's such a bummer, Katie. But I get it. Mom life first, right? My kids have had so many track meets that it's been affecting my lives and stuff too, so.
Yeah.
But now Sophie's done. Her last meet was tonight. Tomorrow she has a short practice and she gets to have ice cream. Parker still has, they find out if they're going to go to, what is it, divisionals and then sectionals? So he'll find out if he gets to go to sectionals. Actually, they should know because the second night of divisionals was last night. But I'm sure it is hard being a teenager these days. I can't imagine. So, anyway.
What do you want me to do first, the white?
Yeah, can you dry the white part so I can chalk that? So we're going to use Cherry, and then we're going to use Home, which was a color of the month last month. It is sold out. I tell you guys this every time, but you can get a navy color by mixing Cadet with black if you weren't able to grab it. But speaking of color of the month, make sure you guys grab your Ever After ink. That is this month's color of the month before that sells out. It usually sells out about mid-month. It's like a metallic green. It's so pretty. Hi, Miss Kalula. No bingo tonight? Or did you already go? Hi, Robin. How are you? How is everybody? I'm excited about this project. My teenager says, Mom, you are from the 1900s. Oh, no. Seriously? You're like, listen here, Linda. Come on. That's a little bit crazy. Aren't the colors pretty? I like it. I wanted a different surface. I was like, I could use the rustic round. This transfer we're using actually pairs perfectly with the rustic round. But I was like, we just did a round with the red, white, and blue. This is boom.
This surface is really cool.
Yeah, this is one we did the other day. This is another, the red, white, and boom are cutouts from the cutout sale as well. So we did the rustic round on here with the firework pattern. So I was like, let's do something a little bit different. and make a different surface. Is the ground view around you back to normal or still saturated? They are muddy. It's a muddy mess over here from the flood. But we're just grateful to be back in business. We were only out of commission for like a little over 24 hours, really, honestly. Tomorrow, now that we're like getting caught up with orders, I have to finish cutting some more before Mark can package them, but his dad's gonna come over and finally we're gonna get the baseboards up so we can get our furniture delivered on Friday.
Why does it seem like it's been like 6 months since
It's been 6 months since we started this renovation. No.
I'm not ordering the furniture, it seems like it's been forever.
I know. But the furniture is finally gonna be delivered. I actually got the call today. Did I tell you guys about my kid's dentist? I don't think I did, because I was live before I got the message. So my kids have seen the same dentist for 4 years, okay? They go for their checkups every 6 months. I really like the dentist office they go to. We're done painting, we're gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna paint my scars in gold. They actually have a dentist appointment next week. No, the 28th, whenever that is. So they have an appointment, all three of them. I always schedule them for the same time, like one right after the other, so we can just get it done. And I got a message yesterday that said, as of today, Eve's Dental is no longer seeing pediatric patients. If you have an appointment scheduled, your appointment has been canceled. Contact us for release forms. I was like, are you kidding me? That's bananas. So now I have to find a new dentist for my children. The first place I called, they were seeing new patients, but they couldn't see them until May. Yeah, I'm like, that's not going to work.
May of next year.
May of next year, yeah. So a year from now. Hi, Samara. I know, I'm glad my furniture is being delivered. But I was like, seriously? That's a little crazy. How can they just like say, okay, we're not seeing kids anymore. Good luck. Peace out. You're doing good today? I'm glad to hear it. You guys know what color I'm using on the stars. My favorites. The one we always use. I know, I was like, that's crazy. So I have a couple other options I'm going to call tomorrow. Hopefully we find them a new dentist, because what the heck? Your dentist retired, so you have to find a new one. I know. Did they give you a little bit of warning, though? I mean, like, this was like yesterday. I mean, my kids have an appointment within, 2 weeks.
I feel like the person that was there that did the pediatric part must have, like, quit.
They must have, I don't know. So weird. I know, unreal, right? Are the stars in One Nation words separate from separate items in Etsy? They are not on Etsy. The Nation and the stars are one set, and they're part of our cutout sale. You can claim them from our sale through Friday. When we have sales, like our cutout sales, they're exclusive items. We don't list them on Etsy other than like the top 3 items usually, 2 or 3 items. And this time our top seller was the crafts. The craft cutouts, which I told you guys you can get for free this month. So that's these. So these are already listed, and then we'll probably list like, I don't know, maybe one other thing. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You just got in for a walk? No warning, got a letter 2 weeks. That's awful. He had to have known he was gonna retire. How can you just get a 2-week notice? Isn't that crazy? Blows my mind. Anyway, so yeah, that was my excitement for yesterday. So now I'm on the hunt for a dentist for my children. Yes, Nominee is my favorite. You guys know. You guys know me. So stinking cute. You're welcome, Shirley. I'm glad it showed up. I don't know. It was in Vegas. Isn't that weird? I don't know why it would go from Utah to Vegas, then to Arizona. Seems kind of strange. But whatever. At least it made its way there, right? That's all that matters. Missed some stuff. Hubby called and started dinner. Nice. It's always a good night when the hubby cooks dinner, right? Yes, Nominee is my favorite.
Are you trying to say?
You need to cook more often? Yes, that's what I'm saying.
This is the first time I had to set the smoke detector off.
That's true. Every time he cooks, he sets the smoke alarm off. Every time.
That's not my fault. It's his fault.
Yeah, Pam, you do need to get Nominee. It's gorgeous. It's a metallic, and it's just so pretty. It paints so nice.
Yeah, I know that. I think for some reason that paint's like the nicest of any.
I know, I love it.
I don't know why.
It does paint very well. I know, I'm excited about this project. It's going to be a little bit short and sweet just because, like I said, tonight's the last night for the kiddos to be here for the week. So, figured we'd do a quick one. And then tomorrow night, I think we'll do the Patriotic Floral hat. I'm dying to do that. I have an idea in my head of what I want to do. So I'm excited.
That's a little too in-depth.
What?
A little too in-depth.
No. Did I reset the timer, you guys? I didn't. All right, well, I'm going to go with Donna DiGirolamo. You were the last comment I saw, so you're going in the Sunday Funday basket. I'm just going to put Donna Dig. I know who that is. Like I said, if you guys want to be in the basket to be pulled for Happy Mail this coming Sunday or soon after, just keep commenting. All right, Mark dried this part. So I showed you guys, I painted it really sporadic, not perfectly. I wanted some of the wood to show through, and then he sanded it. Did you do the edges?
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
I did the top a little bit. I wasn't sure how much you wanted.
Okay, so I'm going to take a 220 grit, go over the top of this, and just smooth it out. And also just kind of distress it a little bit more. Because you guys know that's my jam. I'm getting it all over me though. That's what I tend to do. Hi Terry, how are you? So just kind of bringing some of the wood forward more so. In certain spots here. Aren't they cute? I love them too. What did you guys have for dinner?
Taco?
We had tacos. It was Taco Tuesday in our household.
It's not Tuesday.
Obviously.
Oh.
You got your cousin Kyle's wedding invitation today? That's exciting. Who handles the mailing of easy stuff? Just curious. Of easy stuff? What do you mean? So like for sales, we print out invoices and they go out in order of how they're paid. So like even if you ordered like one item from the cutout sale, say you ordered it later or you didn't pay until, you know, yesterday or today, then your order goes to the bottom of the pile. Does that make sense? Is that what you're trying to ask, Nancy? But we both ship. I do most of the cutting and Mark does most of like packaging up boxes and stuff. But if it's like paste or something or transfers, then we both, you know, ship those because they're easier.
Yeah, and it is just two of us, so
yeah, it's only
if you
two
mean
of us.
like it takes a little bit, but
yeah, it takes
does.
time. Takes time. You had cereal for dinner? Well, hey, that works. All right, we're gonna wax this. Add some surface wax. This is gonna prevent any more of the paste from coming up. And then we're gonna use that really pretty pattern on here. Grilled cheese and homemade soup. What kind of soup? I love soup, especially on like a chilly day. Today's chilly. Cube steak. I haven't had cube steak in forever. My mom used to make it and she always put cream of mushroom soup on it. But it was always so good. I loved it. Oh, you're only an hour drive from Vegas. Well, that makes sense then. Homemade pork chops on the grill. Yum. All right. So we're going to grab this transfer. First time using this one, you guys. It's a size D. Did you guys see we have a new size transfer? It's called a size G. So a size D is 18 by 18. A size E is 18 by 24. But we have a new size. It's called a G. There's two of them coming out tomorrow, and they are 6 by 18. I thought that was pretty cool. Leftovers for dinner?
Half the size C.
Yeah, half of a size C. But I thought that was pretty neat. All right, we're going to peel this off. If you guys are new, these are reusable silkscreen transfers. You can use them over and over and over again. That's why they're sticky. But because they're sticky and we're going to put it on a hard surface, we need to fuzz it, which means we need to add some lint. Italian sausage tortellini soup. Wow. That sounds like fancy stuff there. You haven't had dinner yet?
We usually have for once.
Yeah, for once we have. When the kids aren't here, we're really bad. Like, there's nights we don't have dinner until 9, 10 o'clock because we're just, you know, salmon, rice, and corn on the cob. I am not a fish person at all, but I had made Italian wedding soup. Nice. All right, so just adding some lint to it because, again, it's our first time using this one. This is going to prevent it from ruining our transfer or, you know, hurting our surface or any of that stuff. And then we're just going to place it on here. I love, like, there's a floral pattern throughout it. I love this. I love everything about this transfer. It's so stinking cute. want to get it on here so you're not going to see everything because there's going to be the frame on the outer part, but I just want to make sure it's somewhat straight. Right there is where I want it. Isn't it cute? I know, and so it's got a frame too. I showed you guys we have 3 different sizes.
3 sizes.
Yeah, this is the smallest, and then this is the medium one. This is the one the 3 people we pulled for winners yesterday are gonna get, the medium size. I don't think I've ever had Italian wedding suit, to be honest with you. All right, pressing that all down. Again, I'm gonna use home up here. If you don't have home, just use Cadet mixed with a little bit of black. You had pizza? All right, we're gonna take our navy color here, and we're just gonna press this through the silk screen and get our excess off as we go. I am so excited about this, you guys. You have no idea. I've been dying to use this one. I know I repeat myself, but I'm excited about it, in case you can't tell. Limited ricotta tortellini. Oh my goodness, you guys eat fancy.
I know.
We eat
I don't even know how that stuff is.
tacos, and we don't eat fancy. I'm trying to think of like anything fancy that we do eat.
Buffalo mac and cheese.
Buffalo mac and cheese, that's not fancy.
Buffalo wings with football.
Comment nation, yep, that's the key word. If you comment that, you'll get a message with all the info, the supplies. You can claim from our sale. You can learn about how to get free craft room cutouts, all that good stuff. So our paste does dry pretty quickly, you guys, if you follow us for a while. So we want to just peel it up so it doesn't dry. So we're just going to peel slowly. Again, the end doesn't matter because there's going to be a frame on there. So we're just going to peel up the blue so it doesn't dry. Okay, and then we're just going to lay it back down carefully and just press down what we haven't chopped. Okay, so everywhere we're going to add red too. So we don't have any air bubbles. Okay, this is like kind of like very rustic looking. I love everything about this transfer. It's so cute. So now we're going to take our cherry.
Oh, that's just these stars.
Yeah. Mark's sanding all the pieces. You guys know we always take an 80 grit to the sides and then take a 220 grit over the top. Isn't it pretty? I'm excited. You guys, Mark got sick of our show we're watching. Kim, you'll appreciate this because I know you watch it.
For one.
Kim she watches our lives every single time on replay, and she comments the whole entire time. Like it just makes my day when I wake up to those comments. But anyway, she watches The Handmaid's Tale, and we've been watching it. And I think we're on what, season 4? But
And I don't even know.
if you guys know,
That's a long ways.
if you guys have heard me talk about this, my
Babe?
sweet husband gets tired of shows and makes me stop watching
That's a
them
lot of seasons.
because he wants to watch something else, and he drives me bananas with it.
First of all,
So now I want to see what's happening, and he wants to be done with it for right now. Like, come on.
I get really bored.
Anyway, all right, getting our excess off, and then we're gonna go ahead and peel her up. I'm so glad you love watching us. We love going live
You
with you
should be
guys.
surprised I made it that long.
Anyway, ready? This is gonna be awesome.
Whoa,
I'm dying.
that's gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
Look it! Oh, I love it so much.
This surface was going to be
That
really pretty.
is so pretty. And you just clean these with tap water and a board eraser, you guys, and then again, you can use them over and over and over again. But picture this, once we put our frame on it, which it still needs to be sanded and all that stuff. But this is gonna go on there, and then we're gonna have our words and our stars. But look at it, how pretty. I'm making your day, I'm making my own day. This made my whole day right here. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? What do you guys think? Hit the heart button. I love this transfer so much. So this one just needs to be sanded a little bit when Mark's done, and we'll start gluing everything on here after it's dry. Let me close this up. He really went to town on these stars. Look how cool they look. So you just sand it over top of them a little bit, and then on the sides to really distress them. They turned out cool. All right. So go ahead ahead and get this dry. I love it too. Hubby falls asleep right after dinner. TV's yours. I like watching shows with him. The problem is he just gets tired of it and he drives me.
We just gotta mix it up a little.
He drives me bananas with it, you guys. He does. I'm like, dude, come on.
I'm very comfortable.
I know, I love Ocean Mist. Ooh, Katie Griffs, you're going in the Sunday Fun Day basket. Let me reset our timer. Ocean Mist is a color I kind of slept on for a long time. I don't use it a ton, but I'm loving it for patriotic decor. Kate G, I know who that is. My last name when I was growing up, I think I told you guys it before. It's an odd name, but it was started with a G, and a lot of my teachers called me G. I don't know. That was just what they called me. It would look so cool on the back of a jean jacket. You are right. So pretty. So we're just gonna get it dry. I love like just how look how distressed and like vintage it kind of looks. I love it. Handmaid's Tale is messed up, but I loved watching it. I know it is. It's very messed up, but it's one of those things like you can't look away. You know what I mean? I get it.
It's a good show.
It is a good show, but he drives me crazy with that stuff, you guys. Isn't this so pretty? I love this. Hi, Sharon. Had to go buy a new fridge. Oh, man. So again, we didn't paint it perfectly. You can see a lot of the wood through it, but that's what I wanted. Almost dry, and then we can start gluing some items on. I did not. I used cherry. If you guys know me, I always use cherry. I just love cherry. Ever since cherry came out, I really haven't used candy apple. I will use the ink here and there, just because we don't have cherry and ink. But anyway, I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna start figuring out my placement, but I'm not gonna glue it down until I have my frame.
It's gonna be a second. I gotta do this side.
So we're gonna do these words, like I said, are part of our cutout sale, but they all kind of like everything kind of like fits in. You know what I mean? Like it
locks together.
It doesn't lock together,
Oh,
but it looks like it looks kind of like it does. So like, see, everything just kind of. I gotta get them kind of close because we gotta make sure we can fit our frame on here. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. How cute is this? Oh, I love it. I don't think I could love this anymore if I tried. I think I say that a lot, but it's true. And then we'll add some stars. I don't know if I'll use them all, but we'll use some of the stars.
Oh, you're using them all.
Whatever, Mark. We're gonna use tacky glue to glue this together. Strawberry swirl's pretty. I just don't use a ton of pink. You guys know I'm kind of one of those, I just kind of stick with colors. You know what I mean? Like I come up with color schemes and I just kind of stick with it. But, you know, let me clean myself up here. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're just joining us, say hello, hit the heart button, comment, nation for the info. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you are new, let us know where you're watching from. We're Brittany and Mark, and we're from Western New York. I love it too.
Canasta Boogie by the river.
Canasta Boogie by the river. The floods are business. Most kids probably can't even read the words because they don't teach cursive. I know. I told you guys.
Teach cursive?
No, but I told you guys I took my son to the doctor yesterday, right? And I told you that he had to give me permission to access his medical records.
He's 14.
Anyway,
That's not okay.
They asked him to sign the paper, and he printed it because he doesn't know cursive.
They really don't. I didn't know that.
No. All right, there's a mark on here. I just gotta find it.
It might line up. I put that on just to be safe because it was hard to make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't see it. It's okay. We'll line it up. It's pretty darn close. Might not be right. Can you find it?
Anyway, yeah. So he's 14.
There's a mark. I can't even find where the other mark is now. Oh, it's right here. So he just put like a little score mark to line it up. Some school districts still do. I know, I wish ours did. And what's so funny is like Sophie wasn't, it's not funny. Sophie, they didn't teach spelling when Sophie was in like the earlier grades or whatever. So she has a hard time spelling. Delaney,
Right there.
they did teach spelling, and so she can spell really well. And it's
Yeah.
like,
No, it's not. You see it.
oh, that's definitely not right. All right, we're just gonna have to figure it out. We're just turn it till we figure it out.
Wait for it.
Hold, please. Right? No?
Oh, like off just a little.
Just a little bit. It's like, which,
Just close.
it's
You're
close.
Closer. Keep going.
right? Wait,
Nope. One more.
one more.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Nope, one more. Promise if it's on there. Nope, one more.
Mark. That's not
There you
it.
go.
No.
You're
Not even-
close.
He's so full of himself. Mark, now we're getting farther.
It fits on there, I promise.
I know
You
it
lined
does.
up
We
our
just had it
sticker.
together.
There is a little mark on there, but
We
can't
painted
see
it, now we
without
can't
paint.
see it. I should have marked it better, I guess.
Well, the little mark that's on there, we should have flipped it over and put a little mark on the back. That would have made sense.
That, yeah. Do that if you guys
We
order
didn't
one.
think about that.
Right here?
Yeah.
We did it!
Okay, don't just bit it. Careful. Now what?
We did it.
Okay, don't move it.
Oh, yeah.
Just duct tape it.
Duct tape
I
it.
got it. This is the top.
Okay. Mark got it. Did you miss it all? No, we're gluing everything together now, but isn't it cute?
I have no place to put this. There's too much stuff.
I
Can you move that
love
basket?
it. Yes. Quit, Marky. I know. Tell him. Quit it. Quit it, quit it. He's just going to use tacky glue, put it around. We'll glue that down, and then we'll glue down our words. So, we've done how many projects now from the sale? So this was one of them. Red, white, and boom. These are in the cutout sale, and then we used the rustic round. We did this live the other day. Then we did this. This is the quilted patterns, or the quilted barn star.
There we
So
go.
we did that one. And then we did this yesterday, and I'm obsessed with this, you guys.
That one, yeah. That
This
bowl.
is the bow, and I told you guys how much I loved it. This is the 18-inch bow hanger.
I think I like this better.
I love them both, but I do
Oh, that
love
was
this.
cool,
This
too.
one I used a whole bunch of different patterns on, and I think it turned out so pretty. So we did that,
That's cool.
and then you can get these stars right here.
And the quilt, the barn quilt.
I showed them
Oh,
that.
did you?
These stars, if you guys order over $100 from our sale, you're gonna get these like rustic vintage stars for free. And if you're a member with us, you get something even better.
This is the top. One of those two.
One of those two. Thank
Which
you.
one was that one? That's right.
There we go.
You got it, babe. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, pumpkin breezy. Love the red, white, and boom. Yes. Are we good?
That's what it is.
You all lined up? All right, now we're gonna glue down our words.
Which one first?
One. Mark's gluing it all down for me. Oh, I love how this turned out. It's so pretty, you guys. What do we think? Isn't the bow pretty? I love the bow. Love that one. The bow is your favorite? Yeah, that was yesterday, Katie. Go back and check that out. So we have that bow in an 18-inch and in a 12. Is it 12?
12, yep. And this we did 6, 12, 16, but we can make any size.
Yeah. Hi, Reenie. Heather loves those vintage stars. Well, Heather might just get them. I'm trying to wink, but I'm not good at it. And I can't wink with my right eye. I can only wink with my
You
left.
see, that's the craziest
And that's
one,
so
too.
weird. I don't know why. I've never been able to wink with this one. The only way I can is if I close it first. And then I can't even really
That's
keep
like
closed.
me. There's things you do with your fingers that I can't do. It's the same idea. Like
Oh, I
can't-
know. Yeah. The red, white, and boom. I missed the bow. Yeah, go back and watch it. Love those vintage stars. I'm glad. We love them too. All right, gluing everything down here. I think walnut was the way to go. I'm excited about how it turned
If you
out.
wanted to, you could do like something like this and put like a bow on that. That'd be gorgeous.
Put a bow on what?
Like
Oh,
if you
I want to put a bow
no,
on.
I meant like if you didn't use this and did something else, you could put like a bow
Oh.
with the surface because you use it for anything.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Like the eagle. Yeah, so that actually isn't part of the sale. But this is on Etsy, but if you want to add anything on from Etsy, this is one Mark did. This wasn't part of the sale. But
That was fun.
It was a
So
cool
when
project.
I used the torch lighter, see what it did? I don't know what you can see
I
on
was
camera,
telling
but
him.
that's beautiful.
It only did that to the cherry though. So he used the
was
torch
cool.
lighter and he did it on like the blue too. It lightened it up, but it didn't do what it did on the cherry, but it looks really cool. So this one wasn't part of the sale, but you can get that off of Etsy. And then, like I said, if you add anything from Etsy with the sale, then you get 10% off items from Etsy. But you have to order it through us so we can invoice you and give you the discount.
Yeah, it turned out cool.
Quite a few of you ordered right from Etsy, and that we can't do the discount through there because it's just not how it works. right, then we're gonna do God here. Are the stars going around the frame or on the surface? I think I'm gonna put them, I don't think I wanna put them, I think I'm gonna put them in the frame, but I don't think I'm gonna use them all. That's the only thing. We'll see here. Wish I could order, I get it. No worries, Jenny. I'm gonna wait until I get the G and the OD are separated, so I'm gonna wait till I get the OD to put it on there. Isn't it pretty? We'll probably, oh, I was gonna say there's probably gonna be one more person to go into the Happy Mail thing, and it's Ginny. Ginny, you're going in. I reset it, but I don't think we'll be live in 10 minutes. We'll see. So Ginny, I'll write your name down here in just a second.
I guess you could tell me what stars you want. No. So pretty.
This font is just like, it's pretty,
This
right? And
surface
you don't
with
really
that
have to worry about being
transfer.
perfect.
Yeah.
So,
So cool.
look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? I love it. So now I'm just gonna add some stars. So there's some really big ones, you guys. I don't know that I want them. Maybe a couple. Let me just, you get quite a few with the cutout. I don't know how many I'm gonna use yet.
12.
12? Isn't that how many you get?
Yeah.
Oh, you get 12.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Maybe I'll just do,
Do them all. Put a few on the back.
put a few on the back. I like these itty
How do you
bitty,
need one down there?
itty bitty guys.
I kind of like it all around. Honestly.
I'm gonna go with that. So I didn't use 3. Okay. Gloomy, bud. Oh, Ginny, I gotta write your name down and put you in the baskets. And I told you guys, when we do these giveaways that we're gonna do on every Sunday, it's gonna be something good. Like we showed you guys what we did for last week. It's not gonna be, you know, something like, it'll be a good cutout. Where'd that one come from?
That big one was right here.
Okay. Isn't it pretty? Thank you, guys. I love this so much. And you could either use an easel to hang it up. You could use, you know, we have those sawtooth hangers, so you could add a hanger to the back. Up to you kind of how you want to do it. I love it too. I think it's so pretty. I'm keeping my finger where it goes. This one I want to move a little bit. Double up on a few of the stars. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't think I want to.
You could have. Yeah.
You can, yes.
Yeah, like if you wanted to put a little one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could. Oh, did that glue that one? Okay. I love it too. So cute. So like I said, Friday will be your last chance to claim items from the cutout sale. This frame itself is on Etsy, but if you want to add that, you absolutely can.
Beauty.
Look how pretty this turned out. Our tacky glue isn't all the way cured, so I'll be careful. But what do you think? Isn't that cute? I love it so much. Cute, right? What do you think? Hit the heart button. I always think I smile long enough for this, and then my thumbnail always ends up being like me with my eyes closed or something else. So anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. As always, if you guys have any questions, let us know. Like I said, if you want to learn more about becoming a part of our crafting community, whether that's as a Perks member to get 30% off, joining our, what are you doing? Oh, our club to get the exclusive club kit each month. Or you can join our team, and for half off this month, you can get our, it's got $278 worth of product in it for $49. And start your own DIY business, make some extra money. And if you want to learn how to get your craft room cutouts for free, it's a $30 value. Comment Nation as well. Last chance to use that code MOM15 on my chalk site for orders over $50. That'll give you an additional 15% off. So if you're a Perks member, you get 30% off, then you'll get an additional 15% off. That ends tonight at midnight Mountain Time. And tomorrow we have a launch, Tiffany Thiessen's summer collection's coming out, and I posted the product reference guide in the VIP group. So if you guys aren't in there, make sure you're in there so you can enter in for that giveaway. But you guys let us know if you have any questions. We appreciate you, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Good night.
Take care.